Hello monkeys, Monkey Dan here, coming at you from my humble home here in Boulder, Colorado. We're gonna do a 15-minute exercise. We have 15 different movements. We're gonna work 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So for 40 seconds, you'll do as many reps perfectly as you can in that 40 seconds. We'll rest for 20 and allow you to transition to the next exercise, and we'll be done in 15 minutes. We're gonna start with clock push-ups, so here we go. So, ready in 2, 1, and begin. Lower to the bottom of the push-up, full extension of each arm. And for these, we're trying to be smooth versus fast. If you need some stability, bump the legs out. But I like to keep them close for a little more flavor. All right, 20 seconds of rest. And for all these exercises where we're facing down, we want to maintain this kind of scoop in our belly. It's called the hollow position versus overextending. So next, it's going to be the press, focusing on the chest, a little bit of tricep. Here we go in 2, 1, and press. So the elbows going wide. Body is hollow. Feet can be together. Or if you need some more stability, go wide. Full lockout at the top. Thumb to armpit at the bottom. Five seconds. All right, rest. Next, we're going to the fly. Don't worry about your speed on these. Focus on smooth reps, full range of motion. You might need to adjust your body angle to make it a little more accessible. But here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm trying to get my hand even with my shoulder at the bottom. And then squeeze everything in. Ten seconds. Keep your range of motion. Keep your range of motion. One more. All right. Okay. Gonna move into the core a little bit here. We're gonna go to knee drives. These we can pick up our pace, intensity a little bit more, focus more on your speed. All right, and here we go. 2, 1, lower to the bottom and drive the knee. Drive the knee, drive the knee. You can kind of get this little double hop going on in the back leg. And I don't want to sag my hips, keep everything engaged. Halfway. Try and drive your knee as high as you can. 5 seconds. Okay, rest. We're gonna go into the A-Pulldown. We're not really gonna be able to go too fast on these. Again, focus on your form and range of motion. So I'm gonna face in. Palms are gonna stay down. We're going in 2, 1, and I'm pulling my palms to my pockets. Try to keep the body in a straight line, shoulder to ankle. basically leaning back, pulling myself to a standing position. We got 5 seconds. Okay. Rest. Next, everyone's favorite, we're gonna do a little bicep clutch. Palms face forward, elbows are gonna stay low. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Elbows by my sides, basically bringing my palms to my shoulder. You'll really feel the bicep line up at the top. Try and extend as much as you can at the bottom, but elbow can stay low versus high. And again, we're staying straight line, shoulder to ankle. 3 seconds, let's get 2 more. Right on, let's rest. Okay, we're going for the hip toss. So a little more rotational work here. The outside hand is where you're gonna get most of your tension, but don't let go with the inside. 3 seconds. 2, 1, pull up, twist. So again, most of the tension is in the outside arm. Think about trying to look behind you. Five seconds. Okay. Heart rate's starting to get up a little bit. Work the rear delts, our scaps, with some T's here. It's a special feeling. All right, here we go. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Arms are straight, and then we're ripping the bars apart. Play around with your feet. Find a position where it's a smooth rep the whole way. I'd rather have your arms stay straight and go a little slower, be a little taller, than trying to go super deep and you're pulling too much with elbows, or excuse me, bending too much with the elbows. Okay, one more. Okay. Let's rest. So we're gonna go down below the waist now. Need to get our foot straps on real quick. We'll move on to the Bulgarian split squats. So we've got the foot straps on. We're gonna do the Bulgarian split squats. I'm gonna hook my left foot in here. Get set. You might have to work into your range of motion here a little bit, but we'll get going. So ready? 2, 1, and here we go. So ideally, I'm trying to get my hip crease below my knee. Left arm comes up as I sink my right hips down and back. Full lockout at the top. Sink down, lock out. You'll also get a nice stretch in your hip flexor as well in that left leg. You get to play around with some balance as well here. So I'm not used to being on one leg. We're not often like this in our kind of normal day-to-day life. So nice little way to get some cross training in and work that stability around the knee and the upper leg. A few more seconds, a few more reps. Okay, rest, smooth transition, pull out. I'm gonna switch. So now I'm gonna be, left foot is gonna be out in front. Right foot's gonna kick back. And again, we'll play around with our spacing. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, left leg, Bulgarian split squat. And if you haven't done these before, you'll know in about 48 hours that you haven't done them before, but it'll feel good after that. You're also gonna hit your high hamstring as well, which oftentimes we end up doing quite a few exercises that make us be a little more quad dominant. So again, helps balance out that musculature in the upper leg. Also get to work on my range of motion and get my breath up a little bit as well. Here we got a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest and switch. So next we're gonna get a little more dynamic. I'm gonna go to the scissor jumps. So I'm gonna be facing my anchor, basically doing a lunge jump. Got a few seconds here. Work on being light, cushy on the landing, explosive on the up. Here we go, ready? Back knee lightly taps, explode, switch midair, explode, switch midair, explode, switch midair. We're gonna try and keep this pace for the 40 seconds. The idea is explode, try and drive your head through the ceiling. You can use the bars to pull a little bit, enhance your air time. My foot stays flat when I land. I can drive to the ball of my foot. A few more seconds. Okay, rest. Day without squats, it's like a day without sun. So we'll go to next. Drive the knees out, heels stay down. Here we go, 2, 1. Hip crease below the knee, stay back on the heel. If you need to, use the bars a little bit more for assistance. If you don't need them that much, you can lighten your grip. So last thing we want is our knees to come in. Think about driving the knees out as you set the hips down and back. And use the bars as much or as little as you need to. And you can also really pump up your reps and speed as much as you want. But again, focus on range of motion more than anything. A few more seconds, and then we'll move on. Okay, next, we're gonna go to mountain climbers. My favorite activity is mountain climbing. So I do these quite often. I'm gonna do our secret X up cross position. To get ready, swing around. Got a few seconds, I'm going same knee to same elbow. So knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. And again, you might need to play around. You don't need to be super far away from the door. You can just be a few inches off, and that should set you up for a nice knee tap. And make sure, just like we were doing at the beginning, instead of dropping into our low back, make sure you're staying in that hollow position so your core is very engaged. So I'm gonna go right knee, right elbow, left knee, left elbow, and we're gonna stay nice and smooth. So it's not this opposite action yet, it's together, pull, together, pull, together, pull, together, pull. A few seconds, we can drop to our knees, breathe for a second. Next, we're gonna be doing side tucks, and we're gonna be alternating, getting a little bit of rotational oblique work. Again, oftentimes we're staying in this flexion and extension plane. We're gonna bump out of it, get a little more wild. So let's start back in that plank. Here we go, 2, 1, side tuck, side tuck, side tuck. Basically, now I'm trying to bring the opposite knee to the opposite elbow. So it's right knee, left elbow, left knee, right elbow. And you can get a little bit of momentum as you swing into these. So I'm gonna pause in the back, but I'm gonna use my legs and core to get that initial momentum and pull up. And 40 seconds of these will definitely be for real. If you need to, take a break in the plank and then pull, pull, pull. Got rest, thank goodness. All right, next, we're gonna finish with the body saw. So this is gonna be extending the length of our body and closing it up. Similar to like an ab wheel, but way better. So let's talk about it. Let's get in position. So I wanna have room to extend. So I'm gonna go out on my elbows. I'm gonna extend back, pull forward. Extend back, little forward. We're basically rocking in this position for the 40 seconds. If you've been doing this for a while, you might be able to extend all the way. If your abs are screaming like mine are, maybe you're just taking these little pulses. It's our last one. Try not to drop down and fight through it. Here we go. 2, 1, rest. 15 minutes of monkey work. Nice shot, folks. So, we'll have many more of these coming along. This is the first one we ever shot, and would love to hear your feedback. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the workout. Thanks for following along.